Hey, what's going on, guys? How's everyone doing today? I'm doing well, thank you for asking. Just looking at the time. It's 1:38 in the PM this time. You never know with me when I'm doing my walks. So, I kind of had a very late lunch. Just ate a sandwich. Nice big old fat sandwich. And today is, well, it's a pretty nice day, but I've been indoors all day. And actually took a long nap. It wasn't a great nap. I was awake off and on, but took a long nap. You know, sometimes you just don't feel like being awake. You just want to go lay down, even if you're not that tired. You just kind of want to go relax, I guess. So, I don't know if we're going to have much of a winter this year. Good grief, I'm trying to breathe. This sandwich has other plans. Holy cow. Boy, when I make a sandwich, I don't play around. What's funny is I start out like, well, I'm just going to get a piece of meat and maybe put a little mayo on one piece of bread and just make kind of a little half sandwich. And before I know it, I got half the fridge on the counter going on 2 pieces of bread. Never fails. Never fails. So, I don't know, maybe yesterday or the day before, whatever it was, that I made that short video of me walking at night. It was real early morning, I guess. So, anyway, out here in this field, of course it's dark, I can't see anything, and all I hear is, you know, something like that. So, it was deer. I kind of know their sound. And used my flashlight and shined it over, and quite a few deer in this little field here by the school. We get deer out here all the time, oddly, as busy as this place is. Over by our house and out in these fields here, all over there, and they're all over. So, well, this past week was a good week for my workouts. Very happy with everything, how everything turned out. And couldn't ask for much better, I don't reckon. Whew, holy crap. I know better than to eat like that before I go for a walk. Mike. Oh my God. So, just to touch base on things, going into this new year, as you can already tell if you keep up with the channel, my squats are now bench squats. And I've had to do that because of my left leg, hip area. So probably from now on, that's all I'm going to do is just bench squats. They're good enough for me. Even on my tall bench, it's all I need. I will incorporate step-ups and things like that. Goblet squats. Things of that nature. So, my squat journey is definitely over. I think I topped out at 460, which isn't amazing to some people, but for me, that's amazing. So I got that, and New Year's Eve, I got my 550-pound deadlift with good control and relative ease. Not easy, relative easy. Relative? Ain't my relative. Relish? I don't know. So, I am done, officially done, chasing a deadlift. One rep max PR. And I mentioned that in the video when I did it. I know in the past I have said that before. And before you know it, I'm getting a new PR. But I feel confident and good and happy about calling it done at 550. That's 50 pounds more than my initial goal that I got to, which was 500 pounds. Just like squats, my goal for a 1 rep max was just 405, but I got to 460. So we're done chasing PRs on those two. Now, I will still, until I feel like it's time, I will still pull 500. For how much longer, I don't know. But I think I got a few more times in me to go for that. God, I know I'm breathing hard. Holy crap. I breathe kind of hard sometimes. Number one, I got a little bit of a weight problem. Not too bad. Well, maybe a little. Number two, when I get out here and I start talking, I think my anxiety kind of pops up a little bit and just kind of makes it difficult for me. Number three, I did just finish eating a ginormous sandwich. Now, you heard me mention that I'm done chasing PRs, etc., in two of my lifts. So, we still got the bench press. Last week, I got an incline bench PR of 405 pounds. I wanted to get that. That was a goal. That will probably be a one and done. Probably. Now, I'm not swearing on that one. I don't know if I swore it in the video from Monday, but I'm not going to say that it's totally done, but I probably am. It's heavy. As far as flat bench goes, I don't know where I'm at there. I'm still gonna pump out a few more 405-pound flat bench efforts until I feel like I'm done there. And another one that people have heard me talk about and whatever is my sitting barbell shoulder presses. I think I have 280, 285, somewhere in there in the books for 1 rep. I kind of thought I might try to go to 300. And that one I'm not sure on. It just kind of depends when the moment hits and if I get in enough training that I feel like I've built up the tolerance and the strength and all that, then eventually I might, make a run for it. We'll just have to see. But really, as far as all PRs go, God, I'm done. I mean, I was done a long time ago. Because technically I met all of my original PRs a long time ago. I just keep kind of going up. So, and I know with my deadlifts, with enough time, I could probably be a 600-pound deadlifter. No doubt. But kind of have to, you do that risk reward kind of thing. My reward was getting to 500 pounds in the first place. So everything else has just been extra. And I didn't really have, whenever I hit that 500-pound deadlift the first time, I didn't know if I'd ever do that again. That was a rough lift. I remember, I think I did that on a New Year's Eve, if I'm not mistaken. Going into 2024 maybe, New Year's Eve. I think that's what I did. And then this year I hit 350 on New Year's Eve. So there's 50 pounds in 1 year. That ain't too bad for an old man. Natural. 100% natural. My whole life. Why wouldn't I be? Man. Who don't get proper sleep. A lot of times I have one meal early in the morning and I'm working out later in the evening or late in the afternoon with just that one meal, etc., etc. You know my story. So much on my mind, on my plate, that I don't know how I keep myself situated mentally, emotionally, everythingly. Do I want to go back home that way or that way? There's so much traffic out here. See this, sorry. This direction that I walk in, I don't do very often. And it's better to do like late or super early, when I should be sleeping. There's just a lot of traffic out here and makes it kind of awkward, to be walking down the road holding up this camera and talking. So usually I'm walking back in that neighborhood by my house. I mean, technically this is still by my house, but you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. So anyway, guys, I want 2026 to keep going full steam ahead. And I also want to start branching out into doing other things with my fitness. And I've talked about this a lot over the past couple years, especially the last couple of years. But I keep thinking about doing more and more, getting back more into cycling. Still working out, but trying to do more cycling. I don't know how it's going to work out because I've gotten lazy. It takes a lot of getting up and getting out and getting rad and doing it to get out here on a bicycle, guys. Far more than it does to lift these weights. Pretty trees, even though there's no leaves on the trees. And it's cloudy. Still not bad though. Still not bad. We're above the ground, so still not too bad. So like I said, lots of traffic. And people get to see me talking to myself. Not awkward at all. So we're going to keep going in 2026. Like I've mentioned a couple times now, I'm going to have I know for a fact I'm going to have a pretty traumatic event happening in 2026. Those of you that follow my channel closely know what I'm talking about. It's going to likely not be a great, perfect year full of happiness, but it's been a long time since I've had that anyway. So, yep, busiest road in the world right here. Anyhow, guys, I'm just about at home. Maybe you can see the old yeller steed up there. Maybe not. My beautifully worn out school bus. So guys, I hope you have a good year. Stay strong. No excuses. Take care of yourself. Remember, like I say, you got one you. You got to take care of yourself. You're the most important person in the world. Without you and your health, both physical and mental and all that, you're no good to anyone else. So, everybody, like, share, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff to the Body Beatdown. That's me, Michael. Your winded host on this Sunday early afternoon. Don't forget, guys, get up, get out, get rad, do it to it. We'll see you next time on the Body Beatdown. See y'all later.
Get up, get out, get rad, and do it to it.